Richard Southern joins us to chat about some of the day's more interesting stories. And we start with a new theme park coming to the GTA, but you'll need a sweet tooth to enjoy this one, Richard. And I think both you and I share that trait, don't we?
Guilty, guilty. This is actually a big story. I said we should lead with this story today, but they said, Richard, get out of here, you crazy. But this is big. This is big in my world, Erica, because a candy theme park is coming to the GTA. This is what it's going to look like.
Wow.
It is called, look at this thing, Sugar Rush. And it's going to be in the Square One parking lot in Mississauga starting August 6th. And there's going to be like a ton of vendors selling candy. There's going to be oversized candy creations to take your perfect Instagram shots with. There's, people dancing around in candy outfits. You're down with this, right, Erica?
Like Willy Wonka's. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Definitely Instagram ready for everybody who wants to take those photos. And I think I'll have that sugar crash coming out of that. I don't know.
$24 to get in, and they say, have certain days designated for dogs, so you can bring your dog.
Oh my goodness,
Erica.
I'm sold. There we go.
Now, question does remain, Erica's go-to candy. I'm going to guess it's something of the chocolate variety.
You are
Am I
correct.
Right?
Yeah, any kind of chocolate I am down for. So
good. I'm more of a gummy. I'm a gummy guy.
Oh,
Give me the
I haven't
gummies.
had gummies in a long time. Gummy bears, good stuff.
Good for you.
All right.
I'm assuming it's very good for you.
I think it is. A plan is in the works to transform Toronto's Bloor Viaduct, and it draws a little inspiration from the Big Apple, Richard.
Boy, this looks nice if it ever comes to fruition. So basically, there's been a lot of talk, Erica, about having an elevated park like, yes, they do have in New York. And so a local architecture firm is proposing this, turning part of the viaduct into kind of a public space where you could have space for sitting, for, walking. There could be market stalls, more plants, and, it really looks nice. The firm's proposal says the pandemic has shown us that we need to reimagine our public space to be friendlier, more inviting to pedestrians. Of course, all this would come at the sacrifice of lanes. The lanes for cars would be shrunken, and so drivers probably wouldn't like that too much. But boy, that looks nice, doesn't it, Erica?
It does look beautiful, beautiful views. Again, if it does come to fruition, right? Okay.
Toronto's most notable bridge right there, the Bloor Viaduct.
And finally, would you turn down a meeting with the Queen? Well, it appears one former U.S. president did just that.
Love this story. The Guardian newspaper out of the UK this morning, citing some recently unearthed documents that said Bill Clinton turned down tea with Her Majesty the Queen because he wanted to visit an Indian restaurant while in London instead. Erica, this was in 1997 when he was the president of the United States. The paper said he wanted to be a tourist when he was in UK, and he had his eye on a local Indian restaurant, and so passed up an invite from the Queen to have tea. So, Erica, what would it be for you? A nice, delicious paneer or tea with the Queen?
I think I would go for tea with the Queen. I'd like to know what high tea is like with the Queen. Probably very cool, very interesting.
I'm going to go butter chicken on this one. I'm going butter chicken.
Oh, you're going butter chicken. I guess Bill Clinton, he doesn't really matter to him. I don't know if he'd ever be invited back, though, right?
He's probably like, I'll see the Queen next year. It's all good. Give me the Indian food.
All right. Okay, thanks, Richard. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.